touchdown.
DJ
Get the back.
Molly Moore.
What's poppin'? Any Given Podcast back at it again, man. It is week 2 of high school football, man. We moving into it, man. It's been going down. Shout out to Freaky C, man. Been doing this thing, man. Giving us all the high school updates, man. Been coming in, been pouring in. He very consistent with it, man. Very consistent. But how was your weekend, Chan, man? How was your weekend? Let's get in. Let's get into how you been doing.
You know, I'm old, so I still do my little flag football thing. Went to Cincinnati, played like 8 games Saturday, 9 games
Yeah,
Sunday.
you
So
was getting it in this weekend,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, trying to act
I
like
was
I'm
like, this man
23.
must be playing a tournament. This nigga in a
Yeah,
tournament.
yep. Trying to act. I was in the tournament, trying to act like I'm 23, and my body's paying for it now.
You still sore.
Still
Huh?
sore, bro. Still sore, man. Still
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to your flag football. I know you've been doing
appreciate
that
it.
thing for a while, man. You've been definitely getting it in, man. Shoot,
Appreciate it.
man. Shout out to
Appreciate it
all my flag football athletes, man. Shout out to the league, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to join us? You know what I mean? I get in if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Get some reps in, you know what I mean? Get up out there like the old school days.
for sure. For sure. For sure.
What's the name of the league?
We in the Columbus League. Mike, I don't know if y'all know. Well, everybody, Mike Tatum, he run the league. He run my
Okay.
team. So we in the Columbus League. We'll play in the Cleveland
Okay.
League in the fall, and then we play in tournaments all summer. So we go all
Word.
year around for real, for real. But we the Columbus Raiders or STV. It's the same shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. So, what high school games did you get to check out live this weekend, man? What high school games did you pull
So
up on?
so I went to Thursday night. It was Centennial at Westland. Supposed to be at Centennial, but their new stadium didn't get done yet. So it was at Westland.
Word.
Whew, I got up out of there a little after halftime, bro.
It looked a little bad on that scoreboard, boy.
Yeah, Westland got real good out of nowhere last year. They used to be everybody's homecoming, but last year they got some talent. But they just more athletic than Centennial, and it was just more athletes, man. So Centennial would do two
Yeah.
good plays, and then Westland would throw a screen or throw a bomb, and it was all she wrote. So I went there. It was like final was 49-0. It was like 42-0 at half though. And then I went to
Oh, okay.
Friday. I
At
went to Walnut
halftime.
Ridge, and right. I went to, and after now how it was different when we was in school. So now if you're up 30 points at halftime, it's a rolling clock. But if you like say if you up
Mm,
30 and then the team that's down 30 scores, it'll stop. But if you're up 30, the clock doesn't stop at time. Like it
I
don't
did
stop.
not know that. I
Yeah,
did
they
not
changed
know
that
that. That's
because
different.
teams was getting blown out, so they changed it. So after halftime, and even in basketball, it's like 35
Like a
points.
mercy rule, man.
It's a
Come on,
mercy. Yeah, it's
man.
a mercy because teams was getting blown out. So then I went Friday. I went to Walnut Ridge and Cleveland St. Joseph, St. Village. Cleveland St. Joseph is basically like a heart, kind of like it's a Catholic school, but it's all blacks. Like I literally counted,
Word,
they didn't have one white person on that football team. So
word,
they got a
word. For a Catholic
four-star
team,
tight
yeah.
end that's I want to say he's committed or he's looking at going to Ohio State. But they was just more physical than Walnut Ridge. It was a good game. It was 27-16. Deuce from Walnut Ridge. He did his thing,
Yeah,
and
we
then
was expecting him to have a good game. I
oh
was, I,
yeah,
I, I was salty. They, you know, what I'm saying he was one of the highlight players we wanted to watch this week and everything. I was salty they took an L, but it's only the
now
first
they got
game.
Canfield this week. Big corn-fed white boys, but Ridge is more athletic than them. But week 3, that's why I'm gonna tap in with y'all too off of here. They play Hartley at Hartley. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
okay, yeah,
so
that's gonna be a good one. I definitely want to get an inside scoop on that one for sure, for sure. And then I know Hartley, they got it like they updated their field not too long ago too, right?
Yep, they updated their field. They got a new coach. Their coach went to Hilliard Darby, and then they got they switched up their offense because they run that wing T, but now their coach throws the ball now, so it's going to be interesting to see because the last
Word.
15 years they've been running that wing T, so it's going to be interesting. I'm real cool with their old coach Birchfield, so I still talk to him on Twitter all the time. But yeah, so this week I think I'm gonna go to Beechcroft and Independence, which is at Beechcroft. Because to me, like out of week 2, Like as far as city league schools, that's because Linden plays West. I thought about that, but I'm gonna go to Beechcroft and Independence. I'm gonna check that one out. I think that's the game.
Man. So did Beechcroft like switch divisions or something? Because it's like I know didn't Eastmore play them last week and then like
So
I'm not understanding how we getting Beechcroft on South Division team schedules, man.
because they so the first 3 weeks in the South, so the South Division has 8 teams, the North Division has 7 teams. So the South Division plays 3 non-league games, and the North Division plays 4 non-league. So they just set up
Ah,
kind of like a city league schedule because this is really like a rebuilding year for Beechcroft. And I honestly
mhm.
thought Eastmore was going to blow them out, but it was close. It that really, I probably should have went to that game. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm.
wanted to see the kid. I know a coach from Cleveland St. Joe's, and I wanted to see some of their kids.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
that game was that game came down to the wire. So I'm gonna go check out because I thought Beechcroft was gonna get blown out. I ain't gonna lie, but it was a 32-28 Eastmore game. So I heard they got a
I
quarterback
actually
that's
know one of the coaches over there, man. Shout out to my boy Chris Arnold, man. He actually been doing one of the assistant coach jobs over there, man. So I big ups to my bro over there. He doing things at Beechcroft. He just moved up from coaching his son in Little League to now he coaching his son over there at Beechcroft. So
what's
that's
up.
pretty dope, yeah. That's pretty dope. Player of last week was your boy from Afrocentric, man.
Caleb,
So
I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
Caleb Anthony.
Tell the stats. I'm glad you
Caleb
brought that up.
Anthony, man. I give him any given player of the week for sure, man. He definitely showed out. Man, out of 5 touches, 220 yards and 4 touchdowns. That boy, he was in the end zone every time he touched the ball.
So hear me out. Caleb is like a Caleb is like he that's my little that's my baby right there, man. That's my guy. And
Yeah, man. I ain't
that's
see
my
numbers
guy.
like that since Isaiah P, man.
Caleb Caleb and Deuce are my two favorite players in the city. They both number 2. Them is my favorite players. Like Caleb,
Word.
I see him on the side, we chop it up. That's my dude. But I'm trying to not to sound like a hater. Trying not to sound like Caleb is a dog. All state
Yeah.
best player.
Hmm.
But Cincinnati Woodworth, okay, let me say this. It's hard to have 5 touches and all them yards. It's tough.
Yeah,
Cincinnati
only five
Woodworth,
touches, bro.
that's insane. Cincinnati Woodworth is god awful. They went 0-10 last year. They won a game the year before that. They're god awful.
Oh, oh no. Oh, so
They're
this gonna be a beat up session. Yeah, okay.
they're god awful.
And I'm like, man, don't take Caleb out, you know what I'm saying, too early, man. I don't
That's
care. Let him
they
let
did
him
they
let him
did
get his stats.
so they didn't. So that's one thing I kind of respect, but I kind of like I would have took them out by halftime just to not because they play a team called Minster that's a D7 powerhouse this week. They got to go there.
Mm,
They're a powerhouse. That's the type of team that closes a city down. They're all there. They came last year and whooped
okay.
up on Afrocentric. So and then
Okay.
Caleb
Okay.
hurt his ankle in the preseason, so I would have rested him. But get your stats too. So I'm not mad at it,
Exactly.
but I'm the type that would have took him out. But Cincinnati Woodwork is god awful. They are god awful. They wouldn't win a
Yeah.
game in the city league. They are god awful. So
Oh,
that's
they were
one
supposed
thing
they were
for sure.
supposed to do that.
Yeah,
Let everybody get some reps. Yeah, that was
yeah.
supposed to happen.
And
Okay.
most people
That
want to
was no
say that.
shot.
Yeah, most people want to say that. I'm gonna say, I'm a realist. I'm gonna keep it real. Cincinnati Woodwork is god awful. I got pictures. I'm gonna text y'all directly. They didn't have one fan. They didn't have
Oh
one
no.
fan. And I'm gonna send you pictures. They didn't have one fan, so they're god awful. So that's that.
Oh
And then,
no.
but once again, Caleb is that dude. Like he is. He's that guy. He's real. Like he's my favorite
Man,
player.
man, man. So how do you
So
think, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of talk about, Caleb on the next level and everything. I know he's committed to Youngstown State, with his size and everything. You know what I mean? You think that's gonna be a factor? I think, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll be able to work it, you know what I mean? Like you look at Travis Hunter's only a buck 85, you know what I mean?
mm,
He's in the NFL with at a buck 85. So I mean, do you think that Caleb will have difficulty on the next level because of his size?
No, because if you see Caleb now, like every time I see him, no homo, they say. I always like he got big, like nice size arms, like he's in shape and he's physical,
He a
and they
stocky
gonna get
dude.
him bigger. Yeah, he's kind of stocky for his size because he little as hell, but he's stocky. Uh, and they're going to get him on weights even more when he get to Youngstown State. And then
Right.
he just knows how to get the ball. Like you can just, like you never seen a team they throwing the ball up to somebody. Is somebody at least 6 foot, 5'11", 6'4",
Mm-hmm.
whatever. He's 5'6" maybe, and he knows how to get the ball. And when he gets the ball, he
Your ball
knows
hawk. Yeah.
he's a ball hawk. You know what I mean? When he on defense, he just knows how to get the ball. So no, like I don't think he'll have an issue. I think he's gonna dominate when he get to Youngstown State. If you ask me,
I think so too. And I like it that I think he's a player that probably could go to a bigger school, that could go to one of the powerhouses and everything. But I like the fact that he's at Youngstown State because he can go there and kind of like
hmm
the same situation at Afrocentric, he can be the man. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So he can go
hmm
there, get his reps in and you know what I mean, and shine. And then who knows, you know what I'm saying, after a year or two at Youngstown State, that transfer portal was going crazy. You know what I
yep.
mean? So
And that's
so
what I honestly think he'll do. Like 2 years there, no more than three, but 2 years there.
mm-hmm.
Excuse me, and I think he'll be somewhere else. That's just my honest opinion.
I agree. I agree. So, what's the big matchups this week, man? What we looking at this week? Who's your picks?
So I think a big matchup. Let's start with Northland and DeSales. Really big game, but I don't know if y'all seen the controversy call. I'll have to send
Did
to
you
you
see
too.
that damn card, the sales, man? Or who's paying them refs, man? Who's paying them refs, man? Like that was clearly a darn drop, bro. That was, like it hit the ground, it bounced off the ground. Like how did the ref not see that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Guess who the quarterback is for DeSales?
I heard his daddy coaching at Ohio State or something like
Ryan,
that. Yeah.
Ryan Day. Ryan Day's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
It's Ryan Day's son.
That's Ryan Day's son? No
So
way.
swear to God,
That's Ryan Day's son.
is a quarterback. hmm hmm So there you
I
go.
don't want to.
So
I don't want to say it's no bullshit, but that explains a little.
so it's Ryan Day's son. So I don't think Northland will get any calls. But that's a big game. But nah, I think Northland will get frustrated from some of the calls. The Cells will win
Where's it
that.
at? Is it at the sales or is that Northland?
It's oh, you
It's
know,
both.
ain't it? It's wild because they're not going to Northland, but they're going to Afrocentric the week after. It's weird. It's weird, but it's at the sales. It's weird, and then I think Linden and West. What now? Linden, I picked them to even win the division, but I watched Bexley play, and Bexley's not that good, and Linden only beat them 8-6. So Linden plays West. I think that'll be a big game.
Okay.
Also, this is from the bottom, like teams from the bottom that are trying to make their way up. Centennial and South. I think that'd be a shockingly good game. You know what I
The
mean?
toilet bowl.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Like I picked Centennial to beat them, but I think South will, to be honest.
Okay.
Walnut Ridge got to go all the way to Canfield. It's like near Youngstown, corn-fed white boys. We're gonna see
Now
how
you
that
think
game goes.
you think they got a chance? They gonna bounce back this
They're
week?
not as athletic as Ridge, but they're big corn-fed white boys. So we're gonna see. It's at
Who,
Canfield.
who's your pick? Who would you if you had to pick? Which one?
I pick Canfield because Ridge gotta show me they can win. So I pick Canfield. Um,
Okay.
East plays Whitehall Yearling. I think East just had a dog fight against Youngstown East. So I think or Youngstown Cheney. So I think East will win that one big. Um, let's see. I said Beechcroft and Independence. I don't think I've talked about that really. I'ma go. I really want to go in me. I'm gonna say Independence,
The
but
east side of you want to say
yeah,
it?
exactly. But the way they made it seem like Beechcroft's, excuse me, new quarterback is, and this number 11 they got, it's like both of them together are a match. But I'm gonna go Independence because Douglas been there 25 years. I mess with
Okay.
Lesko, Beechcroft's coach, but I'm gonna go Independence. And Eastmore played the team Eastmore played Cincinnati. college prep. I don't know nothing about them, so I
Yeah,
can't
I've never
really.
heard of that school.
Me either. So they're a D17, so I would go Eastmore, but I don't know nothing about them, so I'm not gonna lie like I know.
Yeah.
Um, mm, Afrocentric got to go to Minster. Minster is a powerhouse D17. That
So
is
this will
going
be
to be
this a big test for them to see if they really the real deal. Then this is a big
man.
test for Afrocentric. Then okay, okay.
Yes, like man, it's like 2 hours from here. I don't. It's like near Indiana.
Oh, okay, okay. Bet,
But the
bet,
week
bet.
after Afrocentric plays the Cells at Afrocentric.
Okay, yeah.
So
I definitely want to look on. Hopefully, they could get back, man. Because that play
mhm.
even made ESPN, man. That damn call, man. I can't believe it. Man.
Did it make
That's
ESPN?
wild. I wish I would have known that was Ryan Day, son.
Did it make ESPN for real?
Bro, ESPN had that on there. They had that call on there. That went all the way to ESPN on them, man. That's where I saw it at first, man. I actually shout out to 270 Gridiron.
270.
I seen it
Yeah,
on their I seen
yeah.
it on their
They
page
had a great
first, and then
angle.
ESPN picked it up, bro.
I didn't
That
know
one
that,
was major. That one was major, bro. Like that that call was bad, man.
bro.
I
It
don't know
bounced
who
off the
that ref
ground
is, man,
twice.
but
It
it's like
bounced off
whatever
the
you
ground.
got, how much ever you got paid, man. We all need a cut, man.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Man, it definitely did. And I mean, okay, wrapping up, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got to touch on it. I know you know a little bit about it, man. Man, what do you got to say? What do you think about the coach over there at Ridge that got caught shooting dice, man, with the kids, man? You know what I'm saying? I heard about that situation. Fired last minute. I think, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that had a little bit to do with they ill, you know what I'm saying? They kind of had to regroup and everything. But what do you think about that one, man?
Well, he didn't get fired. He resigned.
He did?
He
Okay.
resigned. But I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my people, so I really, you know, like that's like me saying something about Josh and Justin. You know what I mean? I can't really.
Yeah.
That's something I would talk to you off air on. You know what I mean? But
I
I
mean,
will say this.
the people going to ask us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hot news in the city, man. I know that was crazy, man. I know it's a thin line between being close with the kids, and you know what I mean, and like you kind of get lost
I,
in moments when you close with the kids. But you know, we got to remember that we the adults, them the kids, man.
it wasn't what it looked like, but like I said, I known Rob since he was. I went to school with his brother Ern. So Josh
Yeah,
and Justin's dad, Johnny, went to school with their dad. So like you know what I mean. That's fam for real.
word.
But it ain't like us. All them kids still love Rob. Rob was for them kids. You know, but I ain't got nothing to say bad about that man. You know what I mean? Like that's little bro. That's like blood for real. You know what I mean? People been calling and hit me up, but you know, I ain't got nothing. It was just a honest mistake, but it wasn't like it. You know what I mean? It wasn't what it was.
Yeah,
Like I
I
said,
think it maybe could have been blown out of proportion. You
it
know what I'm
was.
saying? Because I think that situation wasn't really
Yeah,
it probably wasn't that deep, but you
yeah.
know I know how people can kind of take that type of thing, man. So
Right, right,
that's why
right,
I always say we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we when we dealing with these kids, we walking the thin line, man, setting an
right,
example for
right,
them.
right.
So
But
I get it, man.
yeah, nothing to say bad about that man. Like he was for them kids, but you know.
You think the
So I
team will
really,
bounce back? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Without because
But
I
and
know he
like
was real important to that school, man.
a lot of like I said, like the Cleveland St. Joe's team, that team probably gonna go 8-2, 7-3. They were good.
Right.
So it ain't
Okay.
like they only lost. They lost by nine or they lost by 11. Team is good. You'll like when we farther in the season. Now when I tell you, like man, them cats is 7-1. Like they good, bro. So
Word.
we'll see how they do this week. If they don't win this week, it'll be like, but we'll see how they do this week.
For sure, for sure. We definitely gonna tap in with that boy Freaky C.
Yes, sir.
Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
that
Yes,
boy
sir.
10, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate them high school updates
DJ
as always, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know we gonna give it to you right here. Any given Fridays, it's right back on it, man. Them likes